Hello everyone, it's a new day, so that means it's a new model. Today we're going to take a look at this Mazda Carol done up by Konami. And this is an interesting little classic car from Japan. It's considered a K-class car, which is a small segment of cars for tax benefits in Japan, so they can only be a certain size and of a certain engine capacity. It originally was a 360cc engine capacity, but based on the wheels, I believe this is the upgraded later version called the Carol 600, which came out in 1962. It's actually known to be the first four-passenger car by Mazda, and it was actually quite successful. It captured like 67% of the K-car market in its first year. It has a monocoque body and independent suspension, so it's actually kind of over-engineered compared to the other K cars of its day. The thing only weighed 560 to 585 kilograms, and it was also available as a four-door sedan, but this model is a two-door. And then over 8,800 of these Carol 600s were built. Okay, let's take a look here. This thing has a rear engine, and it's a rear wheel drive. That's why there's a lot of venting going on in the back here. And as I mentioned, it's a 600cc class, 586 cc's if you want to be really precise. And it made around 28 PS or under 30 horsepower, so not a speed demon of course, but an interesting looking car nonetheless. It looks like a cartoon car, especially in this pink. But let's take a closer look here. So Konami here, there's suspension even on this tiny model. So it's these hubcaps that make me think again this is a Carol 600, because those images I just showed you on the computer screen are a 600. Okay, so the wheels are nice, I guess. No complaints there. We got some nice silver paint here around the windows, so that's good. And it looks like there's a Carol script there. Let's try to zoom in and see if it's legible. Yeah, not really. It's close. I mean, you can guess it says Carol if you know what the car is. Okay. So yeah, you can see some of the venting back here because the engine here, it's a inline 4 and it's sitting back here. We got 4 taillights. I think actually these two might be reflectors, and then the outer ones are actual lights. And they're just painted on this model. I think Konami mostly paints their rear taillights on. But here you got the Mazda printing here. It's pretty legible. It's really nicely done actually. And we got a blank license plate, and we got some separate chromed plastic bumpers. With this side here, nothing really different on this side. It looks the same as the other. Where's the fuel filler? That's what I'm wondering. Might be maybe hidden behind the license plate or something. Okay, well, look at this front end. It's a it's a cute little car, I guess. It looks kind of like a frog or something. Yeah, but we got the clear plastic headlights, so that's nice. These are probably painted on, these turn signals. Yeah, I think they're painted on. And then again, a separate chrome bumper. And in the grill, I think it must say Mazda, right? Yeah, it does. The M's a little messed up. Wasn't printed so great. And then what is that? Some random cook. Interesting old Mazda logo. It actually looks like a modern type of logo today. It looks like something you'd see on some sort of electronics or something. Okay, let's see on the bottom here. This is from 2003, so pretty old model. This must be the body code. Yeah, that tire's a little messed up. I can hopefully fix it. We got a tread here on these tires, and yeah, they do seem a bit wide for a car this small. I don't think Konami makes separate tires for each of their models, and unfortunately it is press fit together, so if there's a problem or you want to do a wheel swap, you're gonna have to drill it out. Let's see if there's anything going on in the interior. Sometimes they have color, but not on this Konami. Yeah, it looks like this Konami is all just black plastic. Okay, well, there are more the details and all, but yeah, kind of a boring interior on this one. But, you know, looking at the paint overall, I mean, it's pretty good. It's not 100% perfect. I feel like I saw some sort of imperfection. Let's see if I can focus here. I don't know if that's a key lock bump. What is on the other side? No. So that's the imperfection I saw. But it's not paint rash, it's just a contaminant. So, but otherwise, I mean, look at this paint. It's not bubbling like I've come to expect. Maybe a little messed up there, and again, maybe there. But, I mean, I've seen a lot worse from all brands. But for a model from 2003, this is actually in really good shape. So I'm really happy to have it. Alright then. Not much else to talk about, so let's let this thing go for a spin, and maybe I'll show you guys a couple other K-Class cars, because I know that outside of Asia, I don't think they're really popular. So, let's see here. Mazda's very first K-Class car was this, the R360, I think, and this is also by Konami. Yep, the R360 coupe. So that also looks like a frog. Someone likes frogs at Mazda in its early days, apparently. Honda had a couple K-Class cars. These are also 360cc cars, I think, and they're all by Konami as well. This is an N360. And this is like a sportier looking version called the ZGS, but it's still 360cc, so. But if you look dimensionally, they're all similar in their overall dimensions because, you know, the manufacturers are trying to maximize the limits they can work within to have as big of an interior as possible. Alright, another one. This is a Subaru. I think this was Subaru's first car as well. This is the Subaru 360. So let's get rid of this Honda. And that looks very much like a Beetle, am I right? It's like a Japanese Volkswagen Beetle or something. Okay, so I guess the last comparison, just so you guys know how small these are, is to just show it next to a modern vehicle. So this is an Audi RS6 by Mini GT. It's currently one of my favorite models. I did a wheel swap on it though, because I don't really like the original wheels Audi designed. But look at the size difference here. Right. So it's pretty interesting. You know, Japan has these K-Class cars for, you know, tax breaks, and they're less taxing on the roads. And also, it's just a congested place, so I guess it's easier to park and stuff like that. These small vehicles. They still make K-Class cars today, although they've grown in size. And their max engine capacity nowadays is 660 cc's. Okay, well, if you like cute, diminutive vehicles or things that look pink, maybe you want to look up one of these models. Until then, I will see you on the next review. Thanks.